All right, thank you so much for popping in here. My name is Michael Carter from moneymike.com. Now today is the day I am doing the cash contest with a cash draw for WP Content Guard. And if you have just stumbled across this video somehow through a link or something, and you're not sure what this is, just hang tough. If you guys have any kind of interest in making money online, you have a website, a blog, whatever that may be, you do something online, or you're thinking about doing something online, then watch this through to the end, guys. I think I have something here that you guys will be super impressed with. So the question is, how do you protect your WordPress website content? Very, very important subject. People put a lot of work into creating content, creating sites, and you got to protect your content. So the solution for you guys, like real quick, is you want to use JavaScript, to block content thieves and apply hot link protection. That's really what we're talking about here. And the majority of people who are content creators online own a website. Now, a website gives you the ability to attract organic search traffic straight from the search engines. Now, even if you're unable to rank high in the search engines, it still creates a base, or it's actually a home for your fans and your followers to visit. So basically, if you're trying to sell anything, or you're trying to make money online, having a website makes it a whole lot easier to achieve this. Now, you can get away with not having a website, but you certainly have many more options available to you by having one. Now, for many years, WordPress has been the preferred option for bloggers, webmasters, and content creators. As close to being drag and drop easy, it also provides unlimited resources on there, and you have themes, you have plugins, you have widgets on there. And this video here, I'm not really talking specifically about WordPress, or I'm not trying to convince you to use it or switch to WordPress. I think I'm aware that most people watching this right now are probably already using WordPress anyways. Now, this video really is about content creation and protecting all of your hard work that goes into creating a blog or a website. So before I really jump in and go any further, in my true Money Mike fashion, I don't want you guys to panic, and don't overly concern yourself with this problem. If thieves, if they want to steal your content, they will find a way. So just don't stress over this. Like don't let this subject freak you out. The only thing that I want you guys to stress over is just not stressing. Now, you can, however, you can make it very difficult for people to take advantage of the quality content that you produce. Sometimes people don't actually even consider themselves as thieves. They're kind of naive, and they expect to have the privilege of using your content for more than just educational purposes. So if we put a few roadblocks in front of those people, who they don't mean any harm really, but they make use of what's readily available to them. Now, by the way, I'm not talking about sharing either. It's one thing to share other people's content, but to take it and use it directly for profit or to benefit from, that's another. So one way to protect the written content on your website is to use a JavaScript code. And that prevents people from copying text on the page. They can't highlight it. Now, what this does, this actually disables the page's ability to have written words highlighted and copied. So the technical name for this is copy and paste protection. But essentially it just removes the function of highlighted text. So it's really effective in making it difficult for people that love your written work so much they decide to claim it as their own. You don't want that happening. Now, another way to protect your content is by using a JavaScript code that disables the right click of your mouse while on your website. So if you guys didn't know that, when you go to a website, you can right click on it, and drag around text and highlight it and copy it. So this prevents this from happening. right? So people, they can't look at your website's source code, okay, and also from the right clicking on a file download link or an image, right? So they can no longer get the direct link to share. Now the source code of your website is basically, it's the naked version of everything that your site contains, right? So keeping that out of reach is really another step towards content protection. Now lastly, probably the most important protection that you can have is hot link protection. Okay, it's one thing for people to link to your website as a referral and a way of sharing your content, but to link directly to your images or downloads, that becomes a problem. Okay, now just about every piece of content on your site, whether it's a video, an image, a zip file, or a downloadable form of media, has its own link. So when people create a link or a direct link to that content, it allows them to give away the real value that you provide for your visitors. So I mean, maybe you're okay with that, but the problem of hot linking lies within your bandwidth. Okay, so every time that somebody accesses or views the link to a piece of your content, okay, but on another site, it costs you bandwidth and actually potential money over time. So this can also be responsible for slowing down your website, your blog or whatever. And if users of your content are able to drive massive traffic, okay, if that happens, your site's going to slow down. So in a nutshell, stealing your written content, that's one thing, but borrowing your links, okay, is gradually going to weigh you and your site down, right? So if you have the expectation of growing an authority blog or a website, the last thing you need is to have a resource hog of hot linking. So therefore it makes sense to have really makes sense to have hot link protection. Okay, so hot link protection, it disables the visitor's ability to use your links, which displays your content elsewhere on the web. Now they can still link directly to your content, but it won't become visible on any domain that's not your own. Okay, so it's tricky. It's really a great thing to do. Naturally, this provides a deterrent for thieves who decide they like the price of your free bandwidth. Now, all these methods, they're clever enough to implement, and they remove a large percentage of stolen content. However, okay, we want to do things the easy way, and the truth is that the majority of us, we're not coders. Okay, we're not versed in code, and unless you're an expert in HTML and JavaScript, using the right code to protect your website content is not necessarily that easy. So that's why we love WordPress so much. Okay, WordPress removes the need for implementing code by activating plugins that do the coding for you. Okay, so in one click, a plugin can handle really complicated tasks while you sit back and relax. So there's not too many plugins that I highly recommend, but this one that I have for you guys here, this is an exception. Okay, so the name of this plugin is called WP Content Guard, and this handles all the content protection that I have discussed in this video. Now, with this simple one click to install WordPress plugin, guys, it is very easy. Your content becomes safe from reckless users. Okay, so this is the all-in-one solution, really, that I know of, the only one on the market that will fully protect all of your content on WordPress sites. So there's nothing else like this on the market, guys, like I said, and you're going to have something very unique and very useful here. So to recap, okay, this plugin's three main features are: you get copy and paste protection, okay, disable right click, and also you get hot link protection. So again, this is super easy to use, okay, even for people, like if you're just seeing this, you're brand new to WordPress, even maybe you don't even have a site yet, okay, just know right now, once you create your blog or website, this is a plugin that you're really going to want to have to protect your site. Listen, I wish I had a plugin like this when I first started using WordPress. It would have been amazing. And the creators of this plugin, I mean, it's nothing short of amazing, okay? So the creators of this are Mark Hess and Michael Thomas. Now Mark and Michael, they have been crushing it this year with some really, really cool products that they've produced, and also ones that they promote. And it's clear that whatever these guys put their name behind is a sure winner. And this is really top quality that you guys deserve. Okay, that is why I really highly recommend this. There's nothing worse than having someone steal content from your site. When you think about it for a minute, someone stealing your content, depending on your type of business, over the lifetime of it, I mean, it could be thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, okay, depending on your site and how big it is and what you're doing. It's pretty serious. So whether someone's copying and pasting your blog post on their site or linking directly to files or images, there's nothing worse than that getting stolen. Okay, so this is the type of thing also that can damage your SEO, and when others steal your content, okay, it affects your rankings when they use your own content. Now, if you've experienced content theft before, guys, you know firsthand how awful it feels. So don't let it happen to you. If it hasn't happened to you yet, prevent it now. Okay, so this is a plugin that will stop thieves. It's going to protect all of your site's content, and it will do it in just one click. All right. So today, as far as the contest goes, today for WP Content Guard, okay, there were no entries for this specific contest. Not a big deal, guys. You can still go and check this out. So just go to moneymike.com/WP-content-guard. Okay. So there you have it there. Take note of that URL right now. And by all means, guys, don't put this off. Go right now and check this out. Pick it up. You will be definitely glad that you did. Probably one of the best purchases that you can make. All right. So that's it for me, guys. It's Michael Carter from moneymike.com. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.